It is now season 6. I am still a full-time sweat. Yes, I still play stage all day, every day against some of the best players in the world. This is my 4th time making this type of video. As I play the game more and more data is released about the badges, I find out truly what the best badges are in this game, which is why I'm making an updated video again. I'm going to be telling you guys the best shooting badges for all builds, how they work, how to activate them, my personal badges, and the badges not to use. Let's get into it. Why would you pay $80 for these jerseys when you can get them for $39 from Pristine Jerseys? Go shop now. The link is in the description. The first badge I want to talk about, my opinion has been up and down on this badge all year. It is Blinders. I think I have came to a final conclusion on this badge, and that is, if you are a smaller guard, like a 6'1" to 6'4", 3s, Pro-Am rec, you need Blinders. It's a must-have badge. If you're a bigger guard, like most of you, including myself, where you run a 6'7" through a 6'9", it really depends on your play style. I made a new build, maybe dropping in a few weeks, that I don't even run Blinders because it rarely pops up for me, and how I'm playing on it, I don't need it. But I have extra badges on my main 6'8" build and I put it on. So if you have the extra badges, I would definitely put Blinders on over Deadeye for sure, and we'll talk about that in a minute. If you don't have the extra badges, don't put it on. But again, if you are a small guard, Blinders is a must-have. And how Blinders works, if you don't know, is if someone is on your hip or on your sides when you're shooting, it negates the contest. Now, this badge, whoo, let me tell you something about this badge. If you are able to use it properly, this is a top 3 shooting badge in this game. This badge is Space Creator, and I'll say my top 3 full badges later, but this is only if you can properly use this badge and time your space creating shots. And most of these clips you're seeing for the Space Creator section are my 7-foot speed boosting demigod build. I'll leave that link in the description. Go check that out after this video. But for Space Creator, I run it on my 7-foot build. Still need to practice it more on my 6'8", but I know people who are using this like as their bread and butter. This is their main source of scoring, and it is almost impossible to guard, especially if you are using the Devin Booker hop jumper. It creates so much space. 90% of the time it's impossible to contest, and Space Creator is so good because you can do it off of anything. You can just hop back. You can like sidestep hop, whatever, at any point out of any move. Even if you're sprinting full speed, you can just hop back with the Devin Booker and you have a wide open Space Creator shot. One of the best badges in the game if you can use it properly. That's all I'm saying. You guys should, I recommend you guys try this out for sure. Next badge we have is Clutch Shooter, which is really underrated, and I recommend throwing it on if you have those 1 to 2 to 3 extra badge points. Pretty positive. Clutch Shooter is a tier 1 on all builds, so it's, you know, very inexpensive. So listen to this. Here's how it works. So a lot of people don't know how this works. The score in Park, I'm not sure in Rec and Pro-Am, I think it's just the 4th quarter, but I could be wrong. Please correct me in the comments if I am wrong about that. But for Park Rec stage, whatever, you need, the score needs to be higher than 15 to 8 for this to activate. So if it's 17 to 9, it'll work. If it's 20 to 10, it'll work. But if it's 16 to 6, it will not activate. Both teams have to have a higher score than 15 to 8. That kind of makes sense. One team needs to have at least 15, the other team needs to have at least 8, and Clutch Shooter will activate, and it gives you a huge make percentage boost. The next badge is a worsened, watered down version of Clutch Shooter, and that is Comeback Kid. Same concept as far as like it boosts the make percentage, but it only activates when you're down 7 or more. So no matter what the score is, you need to be down by 7 or more. And as soon as it cuts back to 6, it doesn't work anymore. The good thing about Clutch Shooter and why Clutch Shooter is way better is because it could be 20 to 20 and it will still be active. But with Comeback Kid, it's only if you are down by 7 or more points. Next badge, it's a quick one, MIDI Magician on bronze. No point I'm putting it higher than bronze. It's a very good bronze badge, probably the best bronze badge in the game. I'm pretty sure it's tier 1 on all builds. If it's not, please let me know in the comments. I'm sorry if I'm mistaken about that, but just put it on as like a bailout when you're out of adrenaline, end of the shot clock, you want to just run and shoot a fading mid. I don't run it, but if you have that 1 extra badge point, go ahead and throw it on. The best shooting badge in the game, you guys, if you've been watching me, you know what it is. Agent 3s. There's not much to say. Agent 3s activates on every type of 3 except a catch and shoot. And especially if you're a guard and you're doing ISO or pick and roll and just shooting everything other than a catch and shoot, like I rarely shoot catch and shoots, this badge is absolutely perfect for you. Unless you're specifically a spot up and you never shoot anything else but catch and shoot, that would be the only reason not to use, or the only time not to use Agent 3s. But any other build, player, does not matter, run Agent 3s, please. It is the best shooting badge in this game. Next badge is Amped, and a lot of people do not understand how good this badge is. Let me explain how this badge activates and how it works. So when your stamina is less than 50%, when it's blinking yellow, okay, less than half, your make percentage on your jump shots drops a lot. Amped negates that. So Amped only works when you have less than 50% stamina. As an ISO player, if you're a spot up or you just shoot catch and shoots, or you're just a big man, Amped is not important for you. But if you are a guard, an ISO guard, pick and roll, whatever, you want to get open, right? So you're going to dribble a lot, you know, so you can get an open shot. And for most people, if they don't have on Amped, if they over dribble, their make percentage will drop. But when you over dribble with Amped, your make percentage really doesn't change if you have it on gold or Hall of Fame. So I run it as high as I can get it on all of my builds. Definitely run Amped if you are a guard that has the ball a lot. Next badge is very quick, Corner Specialist. Unless you are a spot up, like if you are a spot up who only shoots majority corner shots, put this on. It's a must-have badge for you, duh. But unless you shoot most of your shots in the corner, do not waste your badge points on this, especially if you are a guard. Next badge, I'm gonna piss off a lot of people, is catch and shoot. Unless, like I said, you are a actual spot up, like you mostly shoot catch and shoot shots. Like you're in the corner, you let your guard do all the work, then they'll throw it to you for a catch and shoot shot. Then this is a must have for you, obviously. But if not, why would you put on catch and shoot if you're not catching and shooting a lot? And I don't find a need for catch and shoot if you know your release. All the catch and shoot shots I shoot, I make 99% of them just because I know my jump shot. So that's how I feel. You guys might hate me. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not sorry. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. Next badge, I'm hitting 3s on and off the court, if you know what I mean. Limitless range. We're pulling them 3s from deep. Listen, okay, if you are a little guard, 6'1", 6'4", must have. Definitely put it on. And most little guards get it on gold anyway, so for sure take advantage of that. Gold, limitless range, Hall of Fame, limitless range, OP as heck, right? If you're a big guard, if you have it on silver, definitely put it on just in case you do a step back a little too deep and you're a little too deep from your comfortable range. Have it on silver. Now I have 2 builds with it on bronze and I don't even run it. I don't think there's a point, but that's my personal opinion. To sum it up, if you get it on silver or higher, put it on. If you get the badge on bronze, I wouldn't even waste your badge points because it's a tier 3. Now we got Green Machine, probably the 3rd best shooting badge. So my top 3 is Agent 3's Space Crater, if you know how to use it properly. If you skipped around that, go back to the start of the video, and then Green Machine. It's basically common sense how it works. It works after you hit 1 green. So as soon as you make a green, your make percentage increases. And then when you make consecutive greens, your make percentage increases even more the more you green in a row. Green Machine, been in the game forever. Very easy badge to understand and explain. Put it on every single build that you have. Thank you. The next badge, my opinion has changed since the last video, and that is Volume Shooter. In the park or stage 1, 2, 3s, do not use this badge because you just don't shoot enough shots. Even me, I shoot 99% of the shots, and there isn't enough shots to take for this badge to be viable. I would use this for sure in Pro-Am and Rec because the games are long and you're shooting a lot of shots throughout the game. So sum it up, don't use it in park or stage, use it in Rec and Pro-Am. I'm gonna show you my personal badges, but first, all these charts in this video have came from 2K Lab. That's where I get most of my jump shots from. The link will be in the description. If you want to sign up, you can use the code DIRK. Anyways, on my 6'8 Demigod build, I'll leave the link to that build in the description. Go check it out after this. I am running Limitless Range Silver, Got It Cord, Blinders Silver, Green Machine Gold, Agent 3s Silver, and Amped Gold. Now, I know you guys are like, DIRK, you said Space Creator top 3, blah, blah, blah. I still need to work on it. I have a hard time myself. Well, I haven't really practiced it that much, if we're being honest. But once I have time to practice those shots, I am gonna be running Space Creator. I know you guys are probably confused. DIRK, where is Deadeye? Well, Deadeye is a badge you should not use. And I know, DIRK, I use it all the time. And that's cool. No disrespect, not trying to offend anybody. But it rarely activates, and it's just like, it doesn't activate enough. Unless you're shooting bad shots, that's when it activates. Like, why would you just want to shoot a bad shot, you know? And it's a tier 3 on most builds, bro. Like, I don't know, some people swear that it's a good badge. I don't think it is. I have tried it on and off all year, and I do not see a benefit at all. If you have tons of extra badge points and you're like a 6'1 guard, go ahead. But if you're a small guard like that, you definitely want to prioritize Limitless, Agent 3s, and Blinders first. So if you have an extra 4 badge that you don't have anything else, then you can put on Deadeye, but I don't like it. I would not use this badge. Next badge, I say this in every video that I've done about the best shooting badges, and I always get hate saying, no, DIRK, you're wrong. Well, bro, I am telling you I am right, okay? I am sorry for hurting your feelings. Claymore is a awful badge. For the badge to activate, you have to wait 2 full seconds after the catch. So think about that. In a competitive game, do you have 2 full seconds to wait after the catch just so a badge can activate? No, you don't. This is a very bad badge. It is overrated. Please do not put it on. And I still know that I'm gonna get hate in the comments of a few people saying this badge is great. The next badge, a lot of people also think this badge is great, but it's not. It is Guard Up. Do not use this badge. The way to activate this badge is only if someone has their hands down and you shoot a yellow or red contest, and it just increases the make percentage like a little bit. Why would you want to use a badge that only activates when you're shooting a yellow or red contest and their hands need to be down? Like, first off, most shots I shoot, if the defender's hands are down, they rarely get a contest because that's just like how the game works unless they're right on you. So 1, you probably won't even get a contest in the first place. And 2, if their hands are down and you're still getting a yellow or red contest, that means you are shooting an absolutely horrible shot and you need to work on getting open and shooting smarter shots if that's the case. Do not use Guard Up, bro. Next, we have Slippery Off Ball. Don't. Please, don't. Enough said. You got the best shooting badges. Now let's improve your overall jump shooting game. Watch that video that's on the screen. It'll help you out a lot. Have a good day. I answered to all questions and comments. Go out.